Hello, Cosplay World. We're here to cover insulation, polystyrene foam insulation 78 spray adhesive. Yes, if you guys don't know what it is, I'm here to explain it to you because it's awesome. It's amazing. Yes, it is a spray adhesive for, since there's obviously like a picture of it on the cats. I swear, 2 cats were manageable, 3 cats were completely chaotic at all times. God damn it, cats all the time. So, 4, as I lost my train of thought. Insulation foam, yes, rigid insulation foam you find in your home improvement stores. You see people with the cosplay community sculpting it into various wonderful things. Yes, this is the spray you use to glue it together, because one thing that you run into working with foam is that it's very sensitive to glues, and it doesn't take particularly well to screws and various other pin type attachment. So glues are kind of the way to go, and you need certain glues. And of all the money I've spent, this is totally the best option. Now, for some reason online, they sell these for $20 a can, which drives me insane because I go to Menards or Home Depot or even Ace, which is typically more expensive, and these things are $10, $11 max. Why? Why are these so expensive? Now, I can't say this is available everywhere in the world, as I know that this kind of foam is rare in certain places of the world, but as you can imagine, it does glue this very well. You spray it, and I'll do a demonstration of it, but what I really want to talk about here is something you may not have thought of in the cosplay armor community, is that you can also use it for other foams, like EVA foam. Yes, this is the foam you typically see your Iron Man, your armor is made out of. What's the other is a common armor that's always everywhere, all over the place? Maybe Batman armor, I forget exactly, but craft foam armor. This works incredibly well with it, stronger and with a shorter work time than any of the other ones I've seen. And guess what? It's not crunchy. Some of the glues, when they're fully cured, they're rigid, they become crunchy, and that becomes a problem when your material's very flexible. So there are a number of reasons why it's amazing. It comes, and it's a spray, it comes in a nozzle, and I'm going to demonstrate here for a moment with some of my scrap here how it goes together. Very simply, you spray it, and you spray the other surfaces, and then you rub them together. Woo! Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to leave them alone for a second. You're going to let them sit, and they're going to get sticky, right? And as soon as they start sticking to your fingers, they're good. Now, some of you may be saying, "Nice, why aren't you using hot glue? Everyone uses hot glue." Well, that's because this is a much cleaner finish. One of the main problems I have with a lot of armors that are made is that along the edges and where they meet and such, you see what looks like really bad welding, where the hot glue is sticking them together. While I do use hot glue, it's mostly for the inside bits you can't see. For a better finished look, I try to overlap them a tiny bit, or as much as I can, or create tabs, or whatever the case may be, wherein they'll overlap a bit, and then I'll glue them to each other. Now, these should be fairly sticky. Yep, they're sticky, and these will hold together, and that's a very good work time. That amount of the amount of time it takes to get it to be sticky is really good. And just make sure there's no air pockets or anything. There we go. And guess what? It's sticky. It's sticky. Sticky. You see it sticky is? Wait, maybe I can't really see. But yes, it's incredibly clean. Maybe I shouldn't screw with it while it's still kind of curing. But let me see if I can pull here some examples. Stuff that's just been sitting in my shed, and it does not come off very easily. So there you go, it's strong. The foam is ripping long before the glue is actually ripping. There we go. So actually I probably could have used, anyway, whatever, I wanted the other piece of foam. I'll be working on a project with that later, and I want the heavier foam mats for this. So This glue is incredibly versatile. Not only does it work with the pink foam as illustrated on the can, it works with other types of commonly used cosplay foams. I just have my pins in here. I was using this as a way to put pins and stuff. This is my, like, I'll do sewing with this. Never mind. Rah, 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 rah. So yes, I may as well glue some of these little bits of scrap onto the pile of foam as well, just to show that it does stick. The key with this, of course, is surface. You want to make as much surface contact as possible. With foams with patterns on this can be more difficult. And if you have a more rigid design, that's basically just this foam. It's just a bunch of the foam over each other. I would then try and use more of it, because obviously if it's not making surface contact, it's not doing you any good. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit and cure. More is not always better. There's kind of this liquidy sweet spot that you want. If it starts running, that's way too much, obviously, and then the pieces will start sliding apart. But I just wanted to do a quick video praising the glory that is this glue. It's $10. It has gotten me through with a full set of armor, I guess 1, maybe 2 sets of full armor and foam. And if you're doing a large work, it'll take, like a big foam mecha, it'll probably take 2, maybe 3, depending on how big your Gundam is or whatever you're making. But a good value. A tube of goop, or it was an E6000, will cost you about $3 or $4, and this more than makes up for that cost difference in quantity and quality. And of course, with me, I do enjoy the quick work times. I don't like sitting around waiting for pieces to glue together. I like to get things done. This is the glue for me. Now I can go, and while this is kind of sticky, getting on your fingers sucks, because then you're like, stuff on my fingers. But I guess that's true for any glue. Whatever. So there you go, people. This does not have a very quick work time. Otherwise, I would be ripping this apart to show you how strong it is. But I assure you that it is, in fact, extremely strong, comparable to hot glue, if not stronger, because you get way more surface area. And guess what? It's a lot cleaner. You don't get lumpiness at all with it, because there's so little of the glue actually on the surface, like you would with melting glues or chemical glues. I shall leave you there. I hope this demonstrates how clean and how strong of a bond that this wonderful glue for foams is. Even though it's for insulation foam, this is good stuff for all foams as far as I've found, because it doesn't eat things, and it's still very strong and clean work. I will stop talking now. Thanks for watching. Good times to all. Hey guys, well, before I finish up this video, I want to say thanks for everyone who likes and subscribes. But the people who comment, you guys have a special place in my heart. It really does keep me motivated. I don't know, I do try to talk to you a one-on-one, but maybe someday I'll have enough questions and so on to do like a regular Monday Q&A session like I used to. But for now, I just try and spread the information and love I have for all you cosplayers out there. I don't know if you know someone who needs help, if you see someone who could use a heads up and maybe is new to the cosplay community, maybe hasn't seen some of these kind of informational videos, let them know. It really helps me out. I'm gonna go make more vids, have some fun, make some stuff, do cosplay things. Thanks for watching, guys. Good times to all.